Hey friends, today we're going to talk about gym hairstyles. If you work out, what are some ways that you can wear your hair to the gym that will stay secure and not fall down and get all in your face and all up in the way and make you hot and sweaty? And then, what are some hairstyles that can come from those gym hairstyles that you can wear for the rest of the day if you're someone who likes to extend the life of your hair? Let's say you don't want to shower every single day that you work out, or maybe you don't want to have to wash your hair every day. And I know some people might think, oh, gross, you're gonna sweat and blah, blah, blah. Well, depending on what kind of workout you do or where you work out, you may not sweat profusely and soak your hair and need to shower, and you can use guys like these, texture spray and dry shampoo, to extend the life of your hairstyle for just a little bit longer. So we're gonna look at a couple different ways to wear your hair for your WODs, aka your workout of the day, and then ways to move from that hairstyle and into a hairstyle for the rest of the day, or the next day after that. The first hairstyle that we're going to talk about is a French braid. Most of you, depending on your hair texture, unless you have like bored, stick straight, super slick, super like smooth hair, French braids will not budge. And the cool thing about a French braid is that if you know you're gonna work out in the morning, maybe you could wet or dampen your hair with just like a water mist, or I know some people like to use different spray oils on their hair to maintain moisture. So if you have really dry or damaged hair, maybe the night before you're gonna work out, you could spray a little bit of oil on your hair to re-infuse the moisture. But you can French braid your hair, sleep on it, go work out with it still up in the French braid, and then when you're done with the workout, take your braid down and have kind of like this beach wave effect, or as my little girls and I like to call it, mermaid hair. Now, if you are not a very proficient braider, for me, starting off the braid is always the worst part. So what I like to do is kind of take this top section of hair that's right above my temples and back, and just get it all going in the same direction. Now, I'm gonna be working out, so I don't really care what it looks like. And then I secure that top section with 2 bobby pins, and then I take that hair and use that starter hair to start my braid. So then that way, that kind of holds that securely in place. And then I just keep braiding, cross over and pick up hair, and cross over and pick up hair, cross over and pick up the next amount of hair. So you just keep repeating that from side to side, cross over, pick up the hair, until you work your way all the way down the hair. So you just continue that, minus the tangles. And when you get to the nape of your neck, you can grab all of that hair and put it into a clear elastic. You can twist it and put it into a messy bun. You can continue the braid all the way down. And then you just slide these 2 bobby pins back out of your hair, and it should stay in place. So that is the first relatively easy and super secure hairstyle that you can wear to the gym. And depending on what you have to do for the rest of the day, if you have to go to work, keeping that hair in a low little chignon can be really slick and appropriate for business, or you can let the braid down and then just wear like the beach wave look. So that is one hairstyle. Hairstyle number 2 is similar to the braid. Maybe if your hair isn't long enough to do an entire French braid on your whole head, then an easy way to keep it out of your face is to French braid or to twist your bangs out of your face and then secure it. So this kind of hairstyle works really good for people with like collarbone to maybe chin length hair, and you can't really secure it super well into a ponytail yet. So I find my part, and I'm going to show you how I twist it, just because it's a lot quicker and I think easier for most people to do a twist rather than braid your bangs, but they work the exact same way. So I start with 2 sections right at the front of my bangs, right by each other, and then to get it started, I go ahead and I just kind of twist those 2 together, and then whatever piece is closest to me, I grab here and pick it up just like you would a braid, and then you just keep twisting that as far as you want to go. Now, if your bangs stop there, then you would need to twist the ends, find a bobby pin, and then secure it. And what I have found, which works the best way, and I know that a bunch of girls who are hairstylists and cosmetologists all have varying opinions on how to install bobby pins. Some say that the flat side should go to your head. For me and my hair type, I have found that if I open it up and have the rigid side down, having the rigid side inserted into the hair texture actually secures my hair better, and then you have the nice flat side if you're gonna have that showing that looks smooth and clean. But anyway, so what I like to do is find the twist and kind of insert the bobby pin back into the twist like that. So if your hair is short, again, if you're rocking like short hair or whatever and you have bangs, you'll stop there. And if you have longer hair like mine, you can continue to just do the twist back, and you can pin it back behind your ear if you want. My hair is long enough that I can just grab it all into a ponytail, and you can wear the twist back into a ponytail. And then obviously you can wear your hair down like that for the rest of the day, because if you're gonna braid your bangs or twist your bangs and then work out, you're probably gonna collect a little bit of sweat in that hair. And unless you want to blow dry it with a round brush to kind of reshape it, or blow dry it and then run your curling iron or your curling wand back through it, you can totally do that. But in order to protect your hair from heat, you can just leave the bangs twisted, you know, pin it back, and then touch up your ends and wear your hair down for the rest of the day. So that is hairstyle number 2 for the gym. Now, hairstyle number 3, which is kind of hairstyle number 3 and number 4, is just a normal ponytail or a messy bun. Kind of how the braid worked, where you could pull your hair up the night before and sleep on it and then go work out and then let your hair down. A high ponytail kind of works the same way. If you have a soft elastic, like a soft cloth elastic, one tip just in general for maintaining hairstyles, and this is how I sleep and how it protects your hair, is to flip your head over and pull your hair up into a loose high ponytail. So kind of something like this. Just really loosely pull my hair up literally straight on top of my head, and I wrap it around twice, so it's really loose. And I sleep with my hair like that. So what happens is it keeps the ends of my hair and the curl up on top, and it maintains volume through the crown of the hair and protects your hairstyle. So then the next day when you wake up, you just slide the little elastic off, fluff your hair out, brush it a little bit, spray it, and go. There might be some sections, depending on how tightly you wind your elastic, that need to be retouched with a curling wand or what have you, but that is one way to wear your hair to protect your hairstyle. And the same goes true for working out. If you want to kind of maintain the curl that's in your hair, if you don't already have naturally curly hair that will recurl when you get hot and sweaty, when your hair follicles get wet, then you can just wear a high ponytail. So flip it over, do the same kind of concept. Again, if you work out with your hair like this, it should try to protect the curl that's in your hair and protect the volume. And instead of wrapping it around 2 times, I'll continue wrapping it around 4 times for a little bit more of a secure hold. And then, you know, if that's how you want to rock it, you can wear your hair like that. And then in that same kind of vein, you can let your hair down after that, touch it up and go, or you can leave it in the ponytail if that's appropriate for whatever occasions you have for the rest of the day, or you can do a messy bun, which most days when I work out, this is how I wear my hair for my workout. I start off with the same kind of up high ponytail with my hair going towards the front, and I bring the elastic down once, kind of leaving some ends out, and twist it. Bring it over for number 2, and then twist it again for a 3rd time to keep it secure, and then you've got your little messy bun on top. So if you don't have to wear your hair down for the rest of the day, this is a really easy way to keep your hair secure and up off the back of your neck for your workout. Doesn't hold very well if you're gonna do handstand push-ups, because of course you're like constantly landing on the messy bun. But it's really easy to recreate this hairstyle again after you worked out. And one of the great tricks that I've learned is to take your dry shampoo after you've already worked out, and while your hair is still up in the messy bun from your workout, you literally just spray like a halo around your entire head. So all the places that you got sweaty or would have attracted the most moisture, you just hit it with the dry shampoo. Then you can take your hair down out of the messy bun, shake it around, because some dry shampoos will leave like a white powdery texture. So you just work the dry shampoo back through your hair, then pull it up again for your look, for your messy bun. Something also that helps keep hair secure, again, if you have super short bangs or just flyaways and curly hair that like falls in your face, which I like get curly horns, is to use a headband. So same concept, you pull your hair up, pull it up into your high messy bun, wrap it around, and then grab your headband, which mine is an Under Armour headband that my brother and sister-in-law got me. This thing is like, it is like a facelift in a headband, and I have elf ears. So you just kind of slide that thing on, and it will, like, this headband will not budge. So find a good headband that's tight and doesn't slip, and then this will definitely keep your hair secure and tight for your workout. And then if you want to do the thing where you are gonna wear your hair in a messy bun as well for the rest of the day, do the whole step where you spray around your head with your dry shampoo and take your hair down, shake it out, add more texture spray to your hair if you want to, pull it back up and reset it. And if you have a crease in your hair from wearing a really tight headband like this Under Armour headband, then just find a cute little headband that you like. Oh my goodness. Oh no, this was my favorite headband from Three Bird Nest. Shoot. Well, anyway, so you would just place your headband back on top and wear it like that for the rest of the day. For some of you who are in love with my crazy headband, for some of you who are like, my hair's not long enough for a messy bun, I don't like messy buns, they never look right, I can't get enough volume or whatever, my hair is too short to do the little wraparound thing that you just did, there are a couple different ways to do messy buns. So let's look at those real quick. All right, so with most messy buns, if you're not gonna use one of those little donut rings to wrap your hair around, you have to secure at the base with an elastic. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up into that high ponytail that we talked about. And one really easy way to make a messy bun is to split your hair in two, then take each section, split it in two and twist it, and then kind of take the tip of it and push it back. And that gives volume to your messy bun. Wrap it around and then secure that tail with a bobby pin. And then do the same thing with the other side. Take it, split it in two, twist it, push the ends up for some volume, cover up that little rubber band, take the tail, and then secure it with a bobby pin. And then you can mess with the texture. I don't even know what that looks like. But you can mess with the texture of it, pull pieces out, make it fuller or whatever. But since you have the elastic at the base and then bobby pins that secure it, this style would work for the rest of the day. You can pull little tendrils down or whatever, soften it up, and then wear that for the rest of the day. Now, the last thing, if you absolutely have to wash your hair after your workout, and you are still in a major time crunch. Few things that I have tested out and seen some of my other friends test out are like a quick dry or learning how to let your hair air dry. For me, I have naturally curly hair, so letting my hair air dry is like no big deal. I wash and shampoo with my Monate shampoo, and then I'll squirt like 3 pumps of their magnifying mousse, scrunch my hair, and then let it air dry and go. And to help frame my face well, I usually take my pieces of hair and just kind of twist them away from my face. And for those of you who don't have super curly hair, or maybe have a little bit of body but not tons, and you can train your hair, while your hair is wet, take a wide tooth comb, comb it out gently, and then kind of part your hair whichever way you want it to part. And then I like to split my hair down the back. You're gonna mimic how you would curl your hair with a curling iron or a wand, but you're just gonna rely on air drying techniques to dry your hair. So your hair's wet, you've put a little mousse or some kind of product, leave-in conditioner in your hair just to help maintain the style and lock it in place. And then you just take sections of your hair, and on each side I'm gonna twist the sections away from my face. So imagine that my hair's wet. I'm twisting the sections away from my face. The bigger sections that you twist, the thicker your waves would be. And so you just keep twisting your hair. Twist the sections away from your face. Take these, twist them away from your face, and then let your hair air dry like that. And once your hair is dry, you can just kind of scrunch the ends up and loosely let the curls fall out, and you'll actually end up with some kind of like really loose beach wavy look that's kind of similar to this. So that's one way that you can air dry your hair. But another thing that is really easy to do is flip your head upside down and just blow dry it like crazy. Take a paddle brush that has like boar's hair bristles to dry your hair. If your paddle brush actually has slits in the paddle so that air can pass through, your hair will dry remarkably faster than with just like a solid round brush or even a little brush like this, which is super hairy. I'm so sorry about that. If you just have your hair dried, you want to focus on the bottom layer. So say you're going to pull your hair up, and I'm just going to kind of pull the top up as if I were going to start the French braid like I did earlier. But you dry your hair, pull it up to do one of those little like fun half updos, and then you can take these amazing little spin pins. You just stick it in your hair and twist it in, and it literally like locks your hair in place. That is a lot of volume on there. Oh my god. So maybe you don't want to do that much volume up top. But you get what I'm saying. Like, you pull it up top, and then you've got this down here that you can either straight iron or just kind of do the same thing where you twist it and let it air dry, and then you still have a relatively nice updo that's not too crazy. I don't even know what I just did. But you can do the little popular half updo with these spin pins. So that's another super easy thing. If you're gonna blow dry your hair and then run a flat iron through it really quick, it's kind of the same thing. Like, use your paddle brush to dry this bottom layer, and then only really use your flat iron on top, because the bottom layers aren't going to be seen as much, and any texture under there will actually give your hair a little bit more volume. So as long as you don't have like a huge kink or knot in it that'll really cause your hair to part funny, focus on getting this as straight as possible with your round brush or your flat brush, and then just take the top layers down and flat iron those and then hit the road. Anyway, I know I didn't go super in depth with most of these. If you have any questions or would like to see any of these more in depth or a step-by-step on how I do it, you gotta let me know. You gotta comment below or comment on the picture or this post or wherever you're seeing this video at, and let me know what you want to see. Because if you don't talk to me and you don't tell me, then I don't know what you want. Those are my tips and tricks for gym hair and how to make those hairstyles last for even after the gym. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and found this helpful. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it wherever you want to, and as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you around here sooner than later, and you'll stick with me for the rest of my little YouTube journey. Thanks, friends. Bye.